If you meet someone famous, the natural reaction is to immediately go around telling everybody that you know about it.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like when
Like
Jose
for
met
years.
Eddie Vedder
Oh,
on
yeah.
a plane.
Dude.
Not only did everyone in our office hear the story, all the food delivery people who came to his place heard it, the construction crew on his street, even the homeless folks camped outside Jose's apartment moved so they could stop hearing the story about how he met Eddie Vedder.
Hey, you know who you kind of look like? Eddie Vedder. He looked a little homeless the day I met him.
But we have a guy on the phone who had an up-close encounter with an A-list celeb, and he wants to stay anonymous because it was so humiliating.
Oh, no.
Now, you're going to hear his hilarious story in a brand new Mass speaker.
Was it about Eddie Vedder?
It was not him. It's coming up at 7:10.
You don't know me.
Confession I can't take back.
I am.
The Masked Speaker.
Text at 78592 says, I had too many tequila sours last week and drunk ordered a parrot off the internet. Not sure how to cancel or what to tell my wife when it arrives.
Okay. Well, name it after her and she'll have to love it. Right? Isn't that how it works?
The annoying loud parrot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes me think of you, honey.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's a good point.
But look, don't feel bad. We make terrible decisions even when we're sober on this show. And that's why we created the Mass Speaker, to be a safe space to publicly second guess your life choices.
That's right.
In fact, we may even regret hearing this next confession from a guy who wants to go by the fake name Avery today. So Avery, welcome to the show.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, man. I hope you also drunk ordered a pet. It's a good choice.
Well, there was definitely some drinking involved and no pets.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. You've piqued all of our interest now. Voice changer is on. You are the Mass Speaker. Whenever you're ready, let's hear your confession.
All right. So, about 3 years ago, I went to go visit some friends up in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, we went out like every night, but one night in particular, one of my friends was flirting at the bar, so I decided to stay out to the side and, whatever, and
Wait, like stay out of the way or what?
kind of like scoot over, and let her do her thing. And then
Okay.
our other friends, they went home early.
Oh, okay. But you're just staying out just to keep an eye?
Yeah, she convinced me to stay out with her and just kind of like see how her thing went. And I was like, all right.
Awkwardly be the third wheel.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
you. Yeah, uh-huh.
As a woman in New York City, I would assume you'd want a little bit of backup.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, any city.
Any city,
I don't
yeah.
think it has
For-
anything to do with New York.
New York in particular scares
It
me.
could be a town of 700
That's
and you
true.
still need backup.
It's good to
too.
have backup wherever
Yeah.
you are.
Then I'm just like hanging out there and I'm having a couple drinks and
Yeah.
I'm just looking around the room and you wouldn't believe this. Girl walks in and it's Jennifer Lawrence.
What?
Whoa,
The
cool.
Jennifer Lawrence?
Yeah.
Oh my
Dude.
God. I'd be so excited. And celebrities
my
have
gosh.
such an aura about them.
Yeah,
you
You know,
can tell.
like they walk in and they just like look rich.
You know what they love? They love when you run up to them, scream, and get in their face, and ask for pictures. What'd you do?
Well, yeah, no, I didn't do that.
Okay.
All right, that's good.
I actually feel
was
like
kidding.
Jennifer Lawrence would do that to
Actually,
another celebrity.
maybe, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
She's just chill that way.
She'd be like, is that Kim Kardashian? Oh my God, I love her.
So how do you, Avery, approach Jennifer Lawrence, or do you even, what do you do?
Yeah.
She came in with a couple of the girls, but she kind of like stayed off to the side, kind of like I was with my friends. And we made eye contact. So I was like, well, I'll go over and introduce myself. And
Oh, my God.
Aren't you bold?
you know what? Tequila does a funny thing to a person.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm trying not to like fangirl, but I was like, I secretly love Hunger Games.
You secretly.
I think a lot
okay.
of people. Like,
Dude, that's such a rude compliment. I'm sorry. But like, why wouldn't you openly love it to
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence?
somebody meets us, it's like, I don't tell any of my friends, but I love your show.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just super embarrassing for
Yeah,
me.
I keep it a secret.
She was like, well, it's not a secret anymore. And I was like, nope.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm standing there talking to her, and I'm telling her how much I love X-Men.
Oh, God.
She's in X-Men, Brooke.
Cool.
Yeah, I know. It's just
Okay.
like lay off. Like she knows what movie she's in. I'm not one to like act cool all the time, but this is a time where you kind of like.
But how do you act cool around a celebrity that's that famous? You're like, so, What are you into?
Yeah, you ask them normal
racquetball?
questions. They never hear normal questions.
People think when they meet celebs, this is my moment. What if I always wanted to say, "Oh my God, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love your
Yeah.
movie"? That's like so surface.
You just panic in the moment, and that's what
Yes.
comes out.
You should have
Yeah.
walked up and said, "Hey, Jennifer Lawrence, what do you want to know about me?"
Yeah, now we're talking. Got any questions?
So you want him to get tased right there in the bar.
Yeah, instead I was just blabbering. I was like, man, I'm not like into blue people or anything, but you looked great.
Oh,
But it's not weird. I'm not
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
yeah. It's always good
Okay.
when you say you're not weird. That
Yeah.
comes off normal.
Yeah. I don't think you should beat yourself up over it. I think she probably is used to that.
How funny if you're like, I think you're hotter as Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
you should be more blue with a tail.
I'm embarrassed of all the films.
Okay.
Okay.
So then I was like, hey, can I buy you a drink? And would you like to take a shot with me? And she was like, oh, yeah, absolutely.
Dude,
Oh,
that's
really?
awesome. Take a shot with
Dude.
her. That's so cool.
Yeah. And then, like, for a moment, I was like, maybe she'd come home with me. But instead, I asked for a photo.
Yeah, okay. All right. The tequila
too
was a
much
little bit
Getting
too
a free
strong
shot
that
is
night.
a lot
Yeah.
different than going home with you.
That is how those guys think.
Okay.
She said yes to a free drink. She wants me.
No.
It's like, dude.
I mean, this is a really cool story, but why is it a confession? Because it sounds like taking a shot with Jennifer Lawrence is something that you would tell
Yeah.
everybody you ever met.
Oh,
And you're
yeah.
like, fun fact.
Turns
Good
a
point,
voice
Brooke.
changer
I
off.
sent that photo to all of my friends and my family.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I think anybody would.
Post that on social. put it on
Exactly.
Instagram.
What's the problem?
So the next day, I'm out with my guys, and I'm telling them, you wouldn't believe who walked in the bar. Jennifer Lawrence did. We had drinks. We looked at each other. We talked to each other, and I got a photo with her.
Yeah.
Sick.
Were they jealous?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so let me see. So I show them the photo, and it's not Jennifer Lawrence.
What?
Wait.
What do you mean it's not?
Guess I had too much to drink.
No, like she
Wait.
never stopped you. Like,
Who was it?
I don't know, just some girl that had brown hair. So
Are you kidding me?
You idiot.
No
know.
way.
Dude.
And it's so funny.
You gushed to her about how much you loved her and her.
I know.
This
Oh
girl
my
just
God.
thought it was some weird pickup line.
And
Or
she's
she's
like,
a smart girl and she's
Yeah.
going along with it.
sure. Yeah, buy me a drink, drunk guy.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened. So now every time my buddies see, or my family now too, unfortunately, anytime anybody sees a brunette, they're like, hey, look at it, it's Jennifer Lawrence.
Wow, dude.
So funny.
Oh my
So
God.
That's
God.
hilarious.
I was like, oh my God, I can't believe she's taking shots with random friends.
Yeah.
That is
yeah,
the
that's
random
different.
fans.
Thank
That
you
is
so much for
embarrassing.
sharing
funny.
that
Yeah,
story
it
with
is.
us. We needed that today.
That's awesome.
Text in 78592 if you have a confession that you've been holding on to. We can hide your identity, mask your voice, and make you our next mass speaker. Your phone tap's coming up next.